I just saw X-Men First Class. Well, yesterday at least. So, what do I have to say about X-Men First Class? X-Men First Class. Well, okay, I'll say it was pretty good. I mean, it was better than the only X-Men movies I saw beforehand was Origins and 3, and X-Men First Class is a lot better than X-Men Origins and 3. And I'm gonna straight up say I'm not gonna use. Don't expect me to use a lot of like um, material from the comics or the other movies, because I'm not a huge X-Men fan. So I'm just gonna review what I saw in this movie. Okay, so um, this movie is basically, from how it was advertised, everyone knows, it's an origin story of Professor X and Magneto before they became Professor X and Magneto. So, yeah, allergies. So, um, from what I heard, um, some people said it was as good as The Dark Knight, and no. Okay, okay. I don't think it's as good as The Dark Knight, and it's mainly because even though my main problem with this movie is it was trying to be this really serious type, like this is an origin story, so they have to like reveal that they used to be friends, but then something really dark twisted it and destroyed it, and they kind of got it right, but the movie was filled with moments where it just kills it. I mean, it kills all sense of seriousness when it comes to this movie. Like in the like this could just be me, but in the very first like scene where it shows Eric, Eric, Magneto when he was a kid in the Holocaust camp. There was that scene where Sebastian Shaw. He's trying to get Eric to like attract this coin, and the kid actor, he's just like he has his hands and he's trying so hard, and it came off as, I don't know, really funny. I mean, like how he was doing, it was like he was trying to really overact, like trying to attract the coin. And it also goes when Michael Fassbender, whatever, he tries to do it on the satellite, and he's like it kind of just kills some of the seriousness in the movie. And it's not just Magneto moments. There's also a bunch of other moments that kill it, like when you first see Beast as Blue, and some moment, and Hugh Jackman's cameo. I mean, like, I heard this was supposed to be a reboot of the series anyway, so I don't know why Hugh Jackman was in this movie. Um, what's other points about this movie I can talk about? Besides the stupid moments, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess the acting is pretty solid. I mean, like, I like the actors, and I don't think there's a really bad actor in there. I mean, maybe except for, maybe except for Kevin Bacon at some moments. Like, some moments he was just overacting it. But, like, writing-wise, I already commented about the stupid moments. And action-wise, not really too bad. And even though, like, some moments where the CGI was it just looked really weird. Like, that maybe that's just me, but maybe really it's just me because I don't really like CGI too much. And what else? Action-wise, no. Setting-wise, no. I mean, yeah, it's pretty okay on a lot of like categories. It's just there are moments that just do not work. I mean, the reason why I say it's not as good as, I don't believe it's as good as The Dark Knight, is because The Dark Knight kept us a pretty good flow to the moments in it. I mean, it had its funny moments, but they weren't too overbearing enough that you would lose, that you would forget that it's a serious movie. Here, the moments just come off as they kind of overbear the scene. Like, I remember there was this one unintentional scene where it was, they were talking about, slavery of the mutants, and immediately when they say slavery, it cuts to Darwin, like the only black guy in the group, and it it's just it wasn't just me, it was my entire group that just started laughing. I mean, like, these moments in this movie, these funny moments just don't work. I mean, that's the major problem. And it's really bad because, like, the movie is really good if these moments, if they cut it out and try to make it more serious. I mean, I really, I mean, the good parts are is that it did the job right. I mean, like, it showed Magneto, and it showed a young Magneto, and it showed a young Xavier, and it showed how they develop into the people they are. I mean, it didn't do it totally, but it set it on the right track. I mean, it ended like, you know, how like Magneto had his suit on, they split apart because of their differences, and uh, Xavier is, you know, he got shot in the back and he's now in a wheelchair. I mean, like, it set it up for later, for like the present day X-Men. I mean, it did it good. It's just the writing could have been a little less, a little more serious and if a little darker in tone. I mean, like, I don't want it to go, you know, like noir style, but it could have been a little more serious because for this kind of movie, I was really expecting less summer blockbuster-ish type writing and more like the Dark Knight type writing. I mean, more darker, more serious because that's all I can really say about it. It had to be more serious.